Good afternoon. I'm Glenn Walker along with Courtney Friel in the KTLA 5 studios. You are looking at a pursuit taking place in the Inland Empire east of Los Angeles.
Mark Kono is up ahead in Sky 5. Hey, Mark, can you tell us anything about this driver, how fast he's going, where he even is?
Well, Courtney and Glenn, good afternoon. Yeah, this pursuit was picked up by the LA County Sheriff's Department just a short while ago, maybe 20 to 30 minutes ago, out of the Walnut Station of the LA County Sheriff's Department here. They have basically made their way in towards LA County, and we are now southbound on the 605 freeway. In fact, southbound on the 605 will just be coming on the Whittier Boulevard off-ramp. Now, what we have here is a silver 4Runner that is occupied by, at the very least, 2 suspects wanted for burglary. Now, there may be more or additional suspects, as they call it, inside of that vehicle here, but this vehicle, again, traveling southbound on the 605 freeway, just coming up on the Whittier Boulevard off-ramp, traveling at a very, very high rate of speed. Depending on traffic conditions here, he has reached speeds in excess of about 80 to 90 miles an hour. He's basically in a situation where, based on traffic conditions, he's weaving in and out of traffic as you see it right now. He's in the number 1 lane, right next to that HOV lane to his left, and again, at least 2 burglary suspects wanted for the crime of burglary. Initially, picked up by the LA County Sheriff's Department out of their Walnut Station here. So he is making his way through the Whittier area and down towards Santa Fe Springs, southbound on the 605 freeway. Now, bear in mind where this pursuit came out of was the Walnut Station here. They picked him up on the 57 freeway northbound, where he then picked up, again, the 210 freeway westbound, and now the 210 freeway to the south 605 is where we are right now. So he is basically making his way through LA County at this point. Southbound on the 605, the next off-ramp that he's going to be coming up on is going to be Washington. Now, we understand that the CHP may be also joining in on this pursuit here. There are, okay, it looks like he's going to be exiting right here at Washington. This is going to be a situation where he's going to have to slow down a little bit. There is a flatbed truck about 100 yards in front of him, and he's closing in on it pretty fast. This is just a 2-lane off-ramp, so let's see what he does. He's going to have to make that sweeper turn or make the quick right turn, and it looks like he's going to make the quick right turn here. This is potentially not going to bode well for this guy. This is going to put him in a situation potentially where he may be stuck by the fact that he's put himself into a neighborhood where there might not be an exit. So he is southbound on surface streets, and he's going to make a right-hand turn into what looks like a cul-de-sac, and he's going to be off into the dirt here. He's going to be off into the dirt, and he is going to be making his way over towards the San Gabriel River riverbed. He is now just on the east bank of the San Gabriel River riverbed, and he's going to make a northbound turn. Look at this guy. He is basically off-road and in the dirt. Because this is a Toyota 4Runner, this is going to enable him to make these sorts of moves a little bit more readily and a little bit more easily. In fact, none of the pursuing officers who are down on the ground are behind him at this point. He is basically being followed by the LA County Sheriff's Department airship northbound on the eastern bank of the San Gabriel riverbed, and now he is going to be kind of approaching a situation where he has some room to make a move here, guys. So we'll kind of see what he does. At least 2 suspects here wanted for the crime of burglary, and again traveling on the San Gabriel riverbed, the eastern bank, heading back northbound over towards Whittier Boulevard. We'll kind of follow this and keep an eye on it, guys.
Here as we approach 11:03, you're looking at a high-speed pursuit involving the LAPD and, of course, the stolen car suspect. They've been on this guy for about the last 40-45 minutes.
Right, about 10:20 is when it started here. This is the area of South Pasadena, the Mission Street, Monterey area, going on the wrong side of the road here. Very dangerous situation here as he continues on. They believe that he might have a flat tire. Is that what police are hearing, Megan?
Well, let me try to show you, it's hard to see right now whether that front tire is flat or not, but we're just passing, we're approaching Fremont Avenue. We're on Mission, approaching Fremont Avenue, and he's really close to the South Pasadena police station. So we're going to see what he's going to do here. Looks like he has a red light, and there goes the car that almost had hit him. So now we're crossing in front of, there's the South Pasadena police station right there, and hopefully those officers who's making a right turn there, it couldn't really initiate that turn. So now we're going, trying to hear whether or not LAPD, what they were doing, but we're crossing over El Centro right now, just blew that stop sign. So this is residential area in South Pasadena, and I'm just hoping that we can eventually bring this to an end. A lot of trees here in this neighborhood, so we're trying to see exactly what he's doing, but he's going to come back out onto Monterey Road. So he's going to have to turn either right or left, and here he goes. You can see him through those trees, coming out through Monterey Road, making a left turn. So now he's going eastbound on Monterey Road in South Pasadena. You can see the shadow of the LAPD helicopter, and he is approaching Fair Oaks here. Let's see what this guy is going to decide to do.
So now in South Pasadena, so brazen passing by the South Pasadena Police Department. Have they now engaged in this pursuit, helping LAPD?
Well, it's LAPD's discretion. Usually when you're in an area, if you're not familiar with, I'm sure South Pasadena is assisting them right now. We're approaching the middle school here in South Pasadena. I believe they may actually be on summer school, so that's some good news right there. But we're crossing over Fair Oaks. We're going southbound Fair Oaks, and this road is going to end onto, well, yep, well, if you want to know his tire was going flat, that's your answer right there. He just lost his tire. He's on the rims. So this pursuit's going to end. I mean, they try to drive on these rims as long as they can. It's just a matter of time before he loses control. He's going to be, and now he's not going to have full control of that vehicle. And as he makes a turn, here we go. We're coming up onto the Huntington Drive here. He's going to make this right turn. He's making a right turn onto Huntington Drive, and he's going to be traveling a little more slowly now, hopefully, because he is losing ability to control this vehicle. So now we're going westbound on Huntington Drive, and we're kind of going back into the El Sereno as we cross over Fremont Avenue. We're going back into the El Sereno Highland Park area. So basically, South Pasadena units are probably assisting, but from what I hear, LAPD is still primary for this pursuit. He's going to initiate this pit maneuver. Here we go. This is Huntington Drive. We're coming into El Sereno right now, and this guy's almost enjoying it. He's just letting it go as long as he can, but watch how careful LAPD is. We have an intersection there. We want to make sure it's clear. Here we go. Initiate that pit maneuver. Boom. He's got him. Vehicle spun out. This guy is going to come right in front of him. He's not going to be able to back up. Hopefully, he won't be able to back up, and this pursuit now is stopped in the El Sereno area.
Let us hope it's not a gun. He's waving something.
Oh, he does have a, it looks like he has a gun in his hand.
Yeah, looks like a weapon.
Yeah.
Looks like a weapon.
If he doesn't drop it, they'll shoot. These things happen, and if he even points a gun, there he does. He has pointed the gun, they've shot him, and he is down. He is down. He did what he is not supposed to do, and that is point the gun at the CHP in a volley.